When the man walked into the supermarket, he found that the shelves were being stripped bare by panicked shoppers. Though he found it strange, he didn't think much of it and quickly grabbed a few things before heading home. However, as he turned to leave, a breaking news alert suddenly interrupted the regular TV programming. A new virus was spreading across the nation. The infected were becoming extremely aggressive. While officials claimed the military had the situation under control, the media was urgently advising everyone to take protective measures. Just as the man was still processing this information, a phone call from his sister completely shattered his illusions. Working in a classified government department, his sister lowered her voice and told him the situation was 10,000 times worse than what the news was reporting. The government had already secretly built shelters, and his sister urged him to come to her immediately so they could escape together. Hearing how serious things had become, the man immediately booked a flight to get out of town. But when he got in line to board, the check-in system suddenly crashed completely. The airport then announced that all flights were cancelled. His phone rang at the same time due to the virus spreading rapidly. The entire country was now under martial law and no one was allowed in or out. The man frantically called his sister, but her response was to tell him to go home first and wait, someone would come pick him up. With no other choice, the man had to join the panicked crowds heading back. But the streets were completely gridlocked as people who'd gotten word were desperately trying to flee. Looking at the blocked roads and terrified crowds, the man realized things were going badly and quickly grabbed his luggage to walk home on foot. When he finally made it back to his neighborhood, exhausted, there were heavily armed soldiers everywhere. They were restraining a writhing, struggling humanoid creature. From the monster's grotesque expression and twisted limbs, it wasn't hard to tell this was his neighbor, but now completely mutated. The man trembled all over, his desire to escape the town becoming even stronger. The next day, his sister brought even worse news. The virus was spreading far faster than officials had anticipated. They were setting up quarantine zones, and hazmat teams would be forcibly taking everyone away. His sister warned him never to go to the quarantine zones because the more crowded places were, the more dangerous they became. She'd come get him after this area was completely abandoned. Realizing that rescue would take time, the man immediately went to the supermarket to stock up on more supplies. But when he got there, he discovered that not only had the shelves been completely cleaned out, the man had just picked up a pack of crackers when an old man snatched it away from him. In the end, he only managed to find some expired crackers that even dogs wouldn't eat. Just as the man was leaving the supermarket, a blood-covered police officer suddenly rushed in and frantically locked the door. Before the man could react, screams erupted from outside as masses of people fled in terror. At the same time, a police officer was tackled to the ground by an infected person and quickly mutated.